so everybody can see you.
All righty. I just wanted to tell you folks a personal experience of mine. When I turned 65, I was told you must sign up for Medicare. I said, but I said, I'm still working. What happens? You know, I've got good insurance at my job. I'm still working. I intend to keep working. What I do? That doesn't matter. You still got to cancel that and sign up for Medicare. I signed up for Medicare. 3 months later, I went for a routine checkup at the doctor, and I get a cute little letter from Medicare saying, you aren't eligible for Medicare. You're still working. You have to continue paying Medicare, but Medicare cannot be your primary carrier. You must have, your job offers health insurance. You got to go back to your employer, re-enroll. And I said, then I'm not going to have to pay Medicare. Then I'm going to be taken out of my Social Security. Oh no, you still have to pay it. So for 10 years now, I paid Medicare while I was working. I'm paying Medicare out of my paycheck every week now that I'm still working. They take it out of my Social Security check, and I cannot use it. Don't believe any government program involving health care because it's going to bite you in the rear end. And then the other thing, there's one other thing. You know, we went to Washington, D.C. with a march on Washington.
Ooh, that was fun.
We had fun, but in the middle of that, Erica Franzi, Johnny Elliott, and myself started talking, you know, why don't we do that same thing in Raleigh? Yeah. So we started working on it, putting it together, and it's coming to a head. Next week in Raleigh, on the 14th, we're going to march on Raleigh. And it looks like now we're going to have 35,000 to 40,000 people there. For Raleigh, North Carolina, that's a pretty good sized crowd. They have football games there that don't have that many people.
You know what our meeting Saturday? You know what?
There are 12 more, about 12 more seats available on that bus going from here to Raleigh next week.
Contact Erica Franzi for a seat on the bus.
You can speak for that.
There you go. Eric Franzi, just go on his website right here. You can get her personal email address. She'll get back with you real promptly. You need to fill that bus, though. Come on, folks.
Have information, anybody wants it, right here.
But I would like to share one paragraph out of a letter that I'm going to give with Mr. Shuler, if you guys don't mind.
What's your name?
My name's Jenny, and I'm with the Asheville Tea Party. And I'll just bring it in with a sentence coming out of one. At the end of one paragraph, I go, let's keep free markets free and individuals able to exercise their freedom to choose. My mother is a great example of that. She was a mother of 5 children and an Avon representative. Not exactly a job with a 5-figure salary. Yet she chose to live modestly and save for her golden years. She spent the last few years in a nursing facility of her choice in a private room that she was able to comfortably call home and surrounded by a wonderful staff because she was able to self-pay. She passed away yesterday with full dignity. I fear that option would not have existed for her under a socialized system.
Yep.
Private rooms would be replaced by wards only.
Yep.
Attentive staff would be lost to needed rationing of patients, staff ratios, and worst of all, her dignity would not have been addressed. I write this letter this morning grateful that she was able to live out her final years under the best healthcare system in the world. Let's not lose it. Please follow her wonderful example of how to live modestly and spend wisely. In other words, limit the scope and size of government and focus on cost-cutting versus enslaving our future generations to mounds of debt they will never be able to repay. Fiscal realities and honest assessments must take precedence over ideology.
Yes.
We want to assemble up this. That's it.
Go down. So why are you here?
I'm here because
Wait, okay. Go ahead.
I'm here because I hate the way that our government is running us straight into socialization. I'm self-sufficient. I can take care of myself. I don't need to depend on the government for that. I wish more people would be that way.
Are you?
Heath Shuler voted on cap and trade. Yes. Are you happy with that vote? No. Do you think he can redeem himself by turning this around, this medical plan? No. So that's what we want to tell his representative that. So let's give a big hand to hopefully he will redeem himself.
So are you concerned about the overspending?
Absolutely. We spend way too much on government plans that don't have any backing, that don't have any organization behind them. It just sounds like a good idea, and then it sits there for years and years. The Energy Commission is a prime example of wasted government time and money, and this is going to be the same thing all over again.
So the future generations, I feel, are going to be impacted greatly on
Well,
this.
I fear that future generations won't even be able to repay it because there will be no jobs left. This country will be dissolved of its freedoms and what it knows now, and we'll be left with a socialist state. So it's just on a downward spiral.
Thank you so much. And what's your name?
Barbie Chambers.
Thank you, Barbie. Appreciate it.
Mom and Dad are here in spirit.
Thank you very much.